This is pork. I'm preparing pork. Takenire monoheria. Arrowroots. The arrowroots in the on the pots. I'm boiling arrowroots, and I only boil my arrowroots with salt. This is rice. Huh? I even forgot I had a cake. I also had a bread. I forgot about it. Let me put them here so that I remember to cook them. So that is pork. Takenire monoheria. Okedomera modavia. Takenire monoheria. Takenire monoheria. Guy. Hey. Hey. Guy. Hey. What is going on? What's not happening? Have you ever noticed that when you slice up onions, like, let me show you, like stripes on strips, or round, or like you slice them too thinly, and like cubes, they all taste differently. They all have different taste. Takenire monoheria. Eish. Onions. Enemy of my progress. That can hear him on the radio. Okay. I promise my counter is clean. My counter is clean, I promise. How do I share live? Can I share live? Guys, we are meal prepping. We are going to make rice, arrowroot, sweet potatoes, spaghetti, and probably pilau. I don't know if I still have some pilau masala, but probably, yeah. And I might as well make some smoothie. Is my video clear? I hope my video is clear. That can eat him on area. Oopsie. That can be God. Like I was saying before, when you cut your onion with these small pieces, and like when you cut it in circles or in small strips, it tastes completely different. Am I the only one? Am I the only person who has observed that before? And I think when you cut them this size, they are more prone to like getting burnt than when you cut them in stripes and rings. And I think even the stripes and rings one is kind of sweet than cutting them in these small cubes. That carry remonade. That carry remonade. Okay, don't bear all day, yeah. Yo. This is zucchini. We call it courgette here in Kenya. Zucchini. I'm a lover of zucchini. Hi, sir. Hi, Epic Jaden. I'm cooking. This is pork. I want to cook spaghetti with liver, and I also want to make some, what do we call it, pilau and rice. And here I have like arrowroot. I'm boiling my arrowroots with just water water and salt for breakfast. And yep, I have a shortage of what we call it, of sufurias, pots. Yeah, I have a shortage of pots. Do you clean your meat? Because I do. Personally, I do clean my meats. But then, I don't boil my meat with water. Do we call these corianders or do we call it parsley? I've never known the names. But we call it dania in Kenya. We call it dania in Kenya. I'm Carol, and this is Carol the Move YouTube channel, and I'm in Kenya. I do vlogs, I do lifestyle, I do cook, I do travel once in a while. I actually do a lot. I like plugging people in case I see anything worth plugging. Here's my pork. I think it's ready. I'm making a lot because I'm making freezer meals. Hi, Epic Jade. Jaden, Epic Jaden, hi. If you don't want to have a hard time like peeling off garlic, you just like knock it off. That way it's so easy to like peel it off. A friend of mine I was shown by a friend of mine this trick. Ah, what's wrong? What is not happening today? Ah, yeah. See how easy it is. You see how easy it is to peel it? You know, one thing I like about life is today you are well, tomorrow you are not. The other day you might still not be very okay, but maybe the day after you might be well, or just minutes apart you're just well, and the other time you are unwell. Like today I was in the hospital. Not I personally, I was not sick personally, but we had taken somebody who was sick. And while we were waiting there, like a lady lost her baby. The baby was like 2 years old. And you know, I just thought about it, how like people say it's just a baby, you're going to get over it. And I was just thinking about that lady, like the way she was crying, wailing, like it was so painful. Like you go holding your baby to the hospital, but you just end up losing her or him while you are still queuing, waiting to see the doctor. You can imagine, you have the faith that the doctors will take care of your baby, but you end up losing the baby. Not because, maybe not because of the doctor's negligence, because the doctors are also taking care of the baby. Just because maybe it was their time, but it is so difficult to tell anybody that you lost your person, or you lost your child because it was their time. Like, it is not an easy topic to even begin with. It is not an easy topic. It's not an easy thing to like tell anyone. Your baby is normal, but God will heal you. Like, it is something so painful. In as much as God will heal her or him, it's such a painful thing to even talk about. But we all are gonna die. As long as you are born, all of us will at some point die. But that just got me thinking how fickle life is. How fickle it is. Because, like, we all wake up hoping to have a good day and, like, do our best, live our best life, only to have our life, like, cut short. Like, you plan, you have like the best goals, you're too ambitious, but all of a sudden your life is cut short. Or you just go to work like any other day, and all of a sudden you're sacked, and or maybe they tell you they cannot like sustain you because probably of the economy or just any reason they give. Like, it's so unfortunate, but we need to keep going on with life. So I was just like wondering how this lady will cope after losing her baby, and if she will ever cope or if she will ever heal from the loss of her child. If she didn't have like a supporting system, like there were other women with her, holding her as she was crying, and they were not asking her to keep quiet. They were just there giving her a shoulder to like cry. Like, I was even wondering if I was to like, God forbid, be in such a tragedy, would I have anyone to like give me a shoulder to like lean on or cry on? How would I cope it? Because it's not a small thing. It's not even something we like talking about. But it's life. And these things happen. Do you have like a friend you would call and tell, I need you to just be here for me? Don't ask so many questions. Don't ask me not to cry. Just let me cry. Just be there for me and just let me cry. Do you have such a person? In case you lost your job today, will you go through depression alone? Or do you have somebody you can call and tell them, I lost my job and I don't know what to do? Can I talk to you? I don't want to go drinking and clubbing and all that to like get rid of the stress. I just want somebody to listen to me without like judging or asking so many questions. Do you have such a person? Or would you be under depression on your own in the house because you are scared that if you talk about it, people will judge you? If you talk about losing your job, people will judge you and probably laugh at you. Or are you the kind of person who, if you lost your job, people will celebrate, maybe because you are so arrogant or you treated people badly? Or are you the kind of person that people will sympathize with you? Or in case you lost your job abruptly and you are not in a position to like sustain a life, the life you've been living, would you like call someone and tell them, I'm in this position, I need some cash, I need your guidance because of this and this? Because if you got somebody you can talk to and they don't like judge or like stop you, they just listen, you're so lucky. You're so blessed actually. Because I feel like we live in a generation where the only time we can share about our lives is when our lives are doing much better. It's only when we have a good life. I feel like that's the only time most of us even ever talk about life. By the way, how do you cope with grief? How do you cope with stress? Personally, I'm an overthinker, and before I open up, I will have stressed myself. Kitambo, I used to like open up about my problems, but these days I feel like it's so difficult for me to like open up about my problems, considering most of like our problems, most of my problems right now will most likely be about money, and most likely most of the people around me or the people I know will like also try to survive or try to like make ends meet, which is not a bad thing. Do you have friends that would recommend you in case of an opportunity somewhere? Do you have such kind of friends? Are you the kind of friend who would recommend your friends in case of an opportunity? Would you recommend your friends in case of an opportunity? Or are you one of those people who will like tear down your friends? Are you the kind of person who will be like in case your friend's name is mentioned in an opportunity, I'm in a room full of opportunities, are you the kind of person to like tear them down and like say that person cannot do that thing? Or are you the kind of person to like recommend them in their absentia? Because I'm very lucky to have some people who recommend me in my absentia. But I also have people I know that yes, we talk and they're my friends, but they will never recommend my name. Even people that I've recommended before, but I know they will never recommend me in case of an opportunity. These are the people who knows I do cleaning, but they would rather look for another cleaning company than ask me to do it. Yet I will recommend them in case I know someone who wants their service. But anyway, I'm not complaining. At the end of the day, we are different and we are blessed differently. We have different hearts. But most of the time we forget that the same people we do not want to recommend are the same people we will run to in case we have an emergency, are the same people who will hold our hands in case we are in danger. Yet we do not want to recommend them because of maybe personal reason or just any other reason. I want to believe that your candle cannot dim because you've helped me like light my candle. If anything, you just bring more light into the room. So that's why I don't see the need of not like referring a friend in case of an opportunity or a family member. To everyone who recommends me, thank you very much. Now somebody like my very good financial advisor. I'll not mention his name. No, I'm going to mention his name because that's what he does. He is my financial advisor and he works with, just a minute so that I can face you and talk to you. Yeah, like I was saying, I have a very good friend of mine who I'm very grateful for, because one, he recommends me a, a place where there are opportunities, and he knows what I do. But other than that, he's also my financial advisor. He does my books of accounts. He's more of an accountant, more of a consultant, more of a, all those kind of things. And he also owns a farm, a consultancy firm, an accounts firm. What do we call it? Okay, you see all those things revolving around business. Be it books of accounts, be it be it these days I forget how to speak. Oh, in case you want your not projects, what do we call them? I'll include all their services, because I feel like I'm forgetting their names, but I know what they are. Only that I do not remember their names. In case you want your team, like hey, where is my mind at? But you can go to their page on Facebook, I think, and Instagram. I think they're also on IG, but I'm sure they're on Facebook at Bestline Consultancies. They're also located in Vika, Nema Plaza, opposite National Bank in Vika, on your way to Gatito. Near Quickmart Supermarket. Nema Plaza is near Quickmart, or near, which other building is there? Near Cascade as well. So it is around that place. I might as well include their number in case you want their assistance. Of course, if you have a business and you need their advice, you can always tell them, you can always consult them. They will work on your books of accounts, they will help you with your taxes, they will help you with like the SHA registrations and payroll processing. They will also, payroll processing was the word. They will help you with the payroll processing, they will help you with what? I'm forgetting these names. Why am I forgetting these names? And like every school needs it so that you can function. It's not called a business plan. Like mostly it goes for up to 5 years. It runs up to 5 years. The one like you follow and knows, like for this year we need to do like this for us to like sustain. Like we need to reduce this cost to like be in business. Like we need, you see all those kind of things. Yeah. I also have another friend of mine who recommends me a lot. His name is Robert. He takes photos and videos for any functions like ratios, burials, weddings, birthday parties, mass, church mass or church services. In case you also want to air it on TV, in case you want to air it on your channels, socials, in case you have a school and you want your graduation featured, in case, you see, any kind of events, he does it. And also, in case you want like a documentary, he's very good and very articulate about creating those documentaries. He's very good at it. So I'll definitely include his number and maybe his socials, but I need to ask him because I've never seen him online. I need to confirm if he's online and his socials. I also have another friend of mine who recommends me a lot. His name is Clement. He also works at Cledan, and with Cledan, they sell lands. They are a real estate farm here in Kenya. They are located in Thika town. They have lands in Kirinyaga. They have lands in Thika. They have lands in Laikipia. They have lands in Muranga, Kenol. They have lands. They actually have several lands. So I'll also maybe include the Cledan numbers. Of course, I cannot add his personal number because, of course, I don't want like people disturbing him. But in case I get, well, even forgot to be alive. But maybe I'll include their number in the coming vlog. I have several people that will not even mention their names because they probably wouldn't be so comfortable with me like mentioning their names. But I'm one very blessed person. Oh, somebody else who really helped me, and especially when it comes to waste, is a good friend of mine, Council Ambaro. Hey, he's a very good friend of mine, and he helped me. Actually, he has recommended me. Another person called Wawero also recommended me. I have two Waweros actually who recommended me into jobs. I have another lady. Hey. I have another lady who recommended me. Actually, I have so many people who recommend me, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that. Because were it not your recommendations, I'll probably not have some jobs. Also, Dan also recommended me to a cleaning job. Dan is my best friend's husband. He's also a director at Cledan. I'm very lucky to have people like recommending me, because most of the time some friends don't care, but I'm so glad and I'm so blessed to have friends who cares and friends who recommend me. So let's do this. Okay, I now want to make pilau. I'm not even sure if I have like pilau masala. What? I'm making pilau without making sure I have pilau masala. Oh, I have some Okechi, Okechi, na 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 na. Okechi, Okechi, na 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 na. Like I was saying before, I do not have enough pots, so I will have to change pots. I'll have to change milk to these things so that I can have enough pots. If you want your pilau to like look good, I think you let your onions like turn golden brown. I'm going to the sitting room because I have not yet brought the stuffs I got from the market to the kitchen. But I'll do that in a few, so don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I say don't worry, hey, about a thing. Cause every little thing. Hi David Moyodi. Hi Shadowman. Hi, how are you? What are you cooking? I'm cooking. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm making like freezer meals. I have pork here. I have some arrowroots. I have, this is just beef stew, potatoes, meat, and some veggies. And here I'm making pilau. I'm making pilau there. Then here I want to make liver. Take it with like spaghetti. I'm trying to like minimize on taking like takeouts. I want to minimize on takeouts. So that's why I want to make like more freezer meals so that I can like have home cooked meals almost every night. That way it's going to be much easier for me to like eat more healthier than when I do takeouts. I'm adding pilau masala. I'll also add Royco cube. Royco cube is just a spice here in Kenya. I don't know if Royco cube is in any other country or continent, but we do like it here in Kenya as a spice. I forgot to add ginger and garlic. I don't know if it's going to cook though, but anyway, let me just add it. Let me just add. I would have added potatoes, but if my stomach is not as good, I always have heartburn once I take rice or pilau with what? With potatoes. They give me heartburn. That's why I prefer adding potatoes on my stews. Dakenirembo noreria. Okay, don't mirror Modavia. Dakenirembo noreria. We don't measure salt most of the time here in Kenya. We just add till our ancestor tells us it's enough. Anyway, that's a lame joke. Most of the time we measure salt with our eyes. Sometimes we are accurate, other times we might be misled. But most of the time we are accurate. Dakenire monoheria. This will probably be, yeah. I've added more ginger and garlic, yet I had added it before. Yeah. I forgot. Dakenire monoheria. I love potatoes. Potatoes. Am I hanging? Let me know if I'm hanging. Mamingos. Balotelli. Sorry about today, I've been using the back camera because it's at night and my lighting in the house is not as good. Maybe that's why I haven't answered most of your questions. It's at night here in Kenya. Kanyina kanini kairetu. Mamingos. Balotelli. This is warm water, but I'm not going to take it on its own. I want to make lemon tea. I'm a huge lover of lemon tea leaves. This time around, I got the ketepa. The last time I got the Eden. And before then, I think I got Melvin's also. I'm not so sure. But I think I like one better than all of them. I'm not so sure which one. The name. I'm adding coriander. I'm not so sure if it's coriander or parsley, but we call it dania here in Kenya. Okay, nana. This is going to be my supper. Arrowroot, beef stew, and a cup of lemon tea. Lemon tea, yup. Okay, nana. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay, na 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 na. I think I'm going to end this vlog here. This live, sorry. I'm used to saying vlogs. I'm going to end this live here. I'm going to finish up with the rest of the cooking. I'm going to have my supper. And I'm going to tell you good night. I love you so much from deep my heart. You people are so awesome. You people make my life wonderful. You people make my days worth it. Like the moment you come and comment, you like, you share, like you don't know how much that means to me. Like you people are just so awesome. You people are just so awesome. And because you are awesome, in case you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly hit that subscribe button. Maybe you can share, maybe you can like, maybe you can anything you wanna do, because you are my family and I love you so much. That's why I want to share you with you my food. Only that I cannot send it through. Only that I cannot send it through live. Otherwise, if I would have, or if I could, I would have sent it to you. I love you so much. Let me know what you would like to know about me. Let me turn you a bit. Yes. Okay, na 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 na. Okay, na 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 na. Anyway, have a good night or have a good day depending on the time you'll be watching this vlog, this video. In case you missed out, I hope I'll go live more. Yes, I love you so much. I love you so much. You don't know how much I value you for coming to my live every other time I come online. You people are just so awesome. You people are the great. You people are my loved ones. You people are my everything, because without you there is no Carol on the move, and without you my life would be so boring without you asking questions. And in case you asked what I was cooking and I probably didn't answer on time, I was making some freezer meals, and I was making pilau, I was making liver, I was making arrowroot, I was making beef stew, and I was making pork stew. And I think that's all I made. And for now, this is going to be my supper. I want to do the beef stew, I want to do sweet arrowroot and a cup of lemon tea. And that's going to be it for now. I've talked to you for 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 29 minutes and some seconds. 18 to be specific. Anyway, bye bye. See you another time. Mwah. Mwah.